Hey YouTube, it's Jack here, and today we're diving into the ultimate guide on how to make killer YouTube videos and grow your channel. Trust me, I've spent enough time on this platform to know a thing or two about what works. Now you might be thinking, MKBHD writing a YouTube guide? What's next, a tech review from Mr. Beast? But hey, everyone needs a side hustle, right? Seriously though, whether you're just starting out or you've been grinding for a while, there's always something new to learn. The truth is, your videos don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be in 8K 120 FPS. And you don't need to be the next big tech reviewer. But they do need to be fun, they do need to be engaging, and most importantly, they need to be you. So, let's get started and have some fun creating content. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Making content that you're passionate about and that your audience will love. Before you even think about hitting that record button, you need a game plan. Just like any good tech review needs a solid script, your YouTube journey needs direction. This means figuring out your niche. What are you passionate about? What do you know a lot about? Maybe you're a tech wizard who can explain the latest gadgets better than anyone else. Or maybe you're a foodie with a knack for making mouth-watering recipe videos. Whatever it is, find your lane and own it. Remember, you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Look at what's already out there and see how you can put your own spin on it. What are you bringing to the table that's unique? What's your angle? Once you've got that figured out, you're well on your way to creating content that people actually want to watch. Okay, let's talk gear. Now before you freak out and empty your wallet on the most expensive camera you can find, remember this: good audio is king. You can have the most cinematic footage in the world, but if your audio sounds like you're recording in a wind tunnel, no one's gonna watch it. Start with a decent microphone. You don't need to go crazy here. A good USB microphone can do wonders for your audio quality. Trust me, your viewers will thank you for it. Next up, think about your recording environment. Is your room echoey? Do you have noisy neighbors or roommates? Find a quiet space where you can record without distractions. Consider investing in some acoustic panels or even just hanging up some blankets to dampen the sound. Remember, clear, crisp audio is essential for keeping your viewers engaged, so don't skimp on this aspect. Alright, we've got our plan, we're geared up. Now it's time to talk editing. The magic behind every good YouTube video. Editing is where your raw footage transforms into a compelling story, and the right software can make all the difference. First things first, you gotta find the right software for you. This decision can shape your entire editing experience, so it's worth taking the time to explore your options. There are a ton of options out there, from free ones like DaVinci Resolve to industry standards like Adobe Premiere Pro. Each software has its own strengths and weaknesses, so consider what features are most important to you. Don't get too caught up in the hype though. The best software is the one you're comfortable using. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the sheer number of choices, but remember, familiarity can often trump fancy features. Think about what you need. Are you looking for advanced color grading tools, or do you just need something to cut and splice clips together? Make a list of your must-have features. If you're just starting out, a simpler interface might be less intimidating. Software like iMovie or Filmora can be great for beginners, offering intuitive controls and easy-to-use features. As your channel grows, you can always level up to more complex software later. Programs like Final Cut Pro or Avid Media Composer offer more advanced tools for when you're ready to take your editing to the next level. Remember, it's not about the tools, it's about how you use them. A skilled editor can create amazing content with even the most basic software. Spend some time trying out different options. Most offer free trials, so you can really get a feel for what clicks with your workflow. This hands-on experience is invaluable in finding the perfect fit. Once you've picked your weapon of choice, it's time to dive in. Start with a small project to get the hang of things. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try out different effects, transitions, and editing techniques. This is how you discover your unique editing style. Watch tutorials, play around with the different features, get to know the software like the back of your hand. There are countless resources available online to help you master your chosen software. Trust me, the more comfortable you are with your editing software, the smoother your editing process will be, and the better your videos will look. A seamless workflow can save you time and frustration, allowing you to focus on your creative vision. Okay, you've poured your heart and soul into creating an awesome video, but before anyone can hit that play button, they see it, the thumbnail. This tiny image is the first impression, the digital handshake, and it can make or break your video's success. Think of it like the cover of a book. It needs to grab attention and make people want to know more. A bland, boring thumbnail will get lost in the sea of content, but a captivating one, that's what draws viewers in. We're talking clear, high-resolution images, vibrant colors that pop, and bold text that's easy to read. You want something visually appealing that accurately represents your video's content. Think about what would make you click. What catches your eye when you're scrolling through YouTube? Chances are it's something visually interesting, something that sparks curiosity, and something that promises value. Your thumbnail needs to do all of that and more. Alright, you've got a killer video and a click-worthy thumbnail. Now it's time to talk about getting found. This is where the magic of keyword research comes into play. That's where SEO comes in, search engine optimization. It's the secret sauce that helps your video get discovered by the right audience. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. With a little bit of effort, you can master it. It's all about using the right keywords in your titles and descriptions so people can actually find your awesome content. Think of keywords as the bridge between your video and your audience. Think of it like this. Keywords are like signposts that guide viewers to your content. When someone types something into the YouTube search bar, they're looking for something specific. They have a question or a need, and your video could be the answer. Your job is to figure out what words they're using and make sure those words are in your title and description. This way, your video becomes the solution they are searching for. That's how you get your video to show up in the search results. It's a rewarding feeling to see your hard work pay off. So how do you find those magic keywords? It starts with a bit of brainstorming and research. Start with what you know. Think about the core message of your video. What is your video about? What are the main points you want to convey? What are the main topics you're covering? Jot these down as they will form the basis of your keyword list. Once you have a list of potential keywords, use YouTube's search suggestions. These suggestions are based on what people are actively searching for. Start typing in your keywords and see what pops up. This can give you a good idea of popular search terms. Those suggestions are a gold mine, telling you exactly what people are searching for. They can help you refine your keyword list. You can also use keyword research tools like TubeBuddy, Vidicue, or even just Google Trends. These tools provide valuable insights. These tools can give you more in-depth data on search volume, competition, and related keywords. This data helps you make informed decisions. The goal is to find a balance between using keywords that are relevant to your video and keywords that people are actually searching for. This balance is key to effective SEO. Remember, keyword research is an ongoing process. Keep refining your keywords and stay updated with trends to maintain your video's visibility. With consistent effort, you'll see your videos climb the search rankings, reaching more viewers and growing your channel. Alright, so you've got some videos up, you're starting to see some traction, people are actually watching your stuff, that's huge. It's a big deal because it means your content is resonating with people. But it's not just about the views, it's about building a community, right? A loyal audience that feels connected to you and your content. That's where engagement comes in. Engagement is the lifeblood of any thriving channel. And trust me, this is key. It's what turns casual viewers into dedicated fans. Think of it like this. You're throwing a party, you've got snacks, the music is on point, everything is set for a great time, but you're just standing in the corner not talking to anyone. Kinda awkward, right? It's the same with your channel, same goes for your channel. Engage with your viewers, respond to comments, even if it's just a quick thanks or a funny GIF. It shows you're paying attention. Seriously, those first few comments, they're gold. It shows you're listening, that you care about what your viewers think. It's a small gesture that goes a long way. Plus, it's a chance to clarify any points, address any confusion, maybe dive a little deeper into something they found interesting. You never know, a simple comment reply could spark a whole discussion, a meaningful conversation, and keep people coming back for more. It creates a sense of community and belonging. And hey, let's be real, sometimes those comments are straight up hilarious. They can make your day. I've seen some wild stuff in my comment section, so yeah, engage, have some fun with it, enjoy the process, build that connection with your audience. It's what makes your channel unique. It's what separates the good channels from the truly great ones. So go ahead, start engaging. Alright, so you're killing it with your content, you've got a solid community, but you're ready to take things to the next level. You want to reach more people, tap into new audiences, and just generally expand your reach, right? Well, that's where collaborations come in. Think of it like a crossover episode of your favorite TV shows. You're bringing together two established audiences who already have something in common, an interest in your content. But now, they're getting exposed to something new and potentially awesome. It's a win-win. Plus, let's be real, collaborating with other creators is just plain fun. You get to bounce ideas off each other, learn from their experience, and maybe even make a new friend in the process. Who knows, you might even discover a whole new style or format you never even considered before. So how do you find the right collaborators? Well, start with creators in your niche, people who make content that aligns with yours. Reach out, shoot them a message, and see if they're down to team up. You never know what kind of awesome content you might create together. Let's talk about the YouTube algorithm, that mysterious beast that decides which videos get seen and which ones get lost in the shuffle. It's kind of like a picky eater, it has its preferences, and consistency is its favorite dish. You see, the algorithm loves channels that upload regularly. It's a sign of commitment, a signal that you're serious about this whole YouTube thing. And when the algorithm sees that you're putting in the work, it's more likely to reward you with increased visibility and reach. Think of it like training for a marathon. You wouldn't just show up on race day without putting in the miles, right? You need to build up your endurance, establish a rhythm, and prove to your body and the algorithm that you can handle the distance. Consistency is key, but it's not just about uploading on a set schedule. It's about consistently delivering high-quality content that your audience loves. It's about showing up week after week, month after month, and giving your viewers a reason to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Alright, so you've been putting in the work, you're creating content, but how do you know what's hitting the mark? That's where analytics come in. Think of it like your channel's report card, but instead of letter grades, you get cold, hard data. YouTube gives you a treasure trove of information, and honestly, it can be a little overwhelming at first. But trust me, once you get the hang of it, you'll be navigating it like a pro. We're talking watch time, audience retention, click-through rates, and a whole lot more. These metrics tell a story. They show you what's resonating with your viewers, what's holding their attention, and where they're bouncing off. And that's gold, my friends, because it allows you to adjust your strategy, double down on what works, and maybe rethink those segments that have people reaching for the skip button. Alright, you've poured your heart and soul into creating an awesome video, but it's not just going to magically go viral on its own. You gotta hustle, you gotta get it out there, you gotta promote it like it's the last video on earth. Think of it like this. You wouldn't just open a restaurant and expect people to magically find it, right? You'd put up a sign, hand out flyers, maybe even hire a skywriter if you're feeling fancy. Promoting your videos is no different. First up, social media. It's your best friend when it comes to promotion. Share those videos across all your platforms. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even LinkedIn if that's your jam. Engage with your followers, respond to comments, get those conversations going. So you've mastered your lighting setup, you've got a library of royalty-free music, and you can edit a jump cut in your sleep. You're basically a YouTube pro, right? Well, hold your horses. Just like that new phone you're waiting to unbox, the world of YouTube is constantly evolving. Remember when vertical videos were considered a cardinal sin? Now they're practically mandatory for certain platforms. The point is, what works today might not work tomorrow. And the only way to stay ahead of the curve is to, you guessed it, keep learning. Make it a habit to check out what other creators are doing. I'm not saying copy them, but pay attention to their editing styles, the topics they cover, how they're interacting with their audience. You might pick up a few new tricks along the way, and hey, maybe you'll even discover a cool new editing app or a camera hack that completely changes your game. This last tip is probably the most important one of all. If you're not enjoying the process, it's going to show in your videos. Trust me, viewers can spot a fake smile from a mile away. Making YouTube videos should be something you're passionate about, not another item on your to-do list. Think about why you started your channel in the first place. Was it to share your love of gaming, to teach people how to cook amazing vegan meals? Whatever it was, hold on to that passion. Let that excitement shine through in your videos. Viewers are drawn to authenticity. They want to see the real you, not some polished, overly rehearsed version. So, loosen up, have some fun, and don't be afraid to let your personality shine. That's it for today's video. I hope these tips and tricks help you create amazing YouTube content and grow your channel. Remember, the key is to have fun and be yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. See you in the next video.